All right, so if you look at the top left up here, Caleb is an affiliate, a local affiliate, a Tennessee affiliate of a national network known as Gamaliel. And so if you look on the map, all the states that are highlighted in blue are where our sister affiliates are across the country. And so Gamaliel is a network that offers training, it offers support, and it offers a history of community organizing. And if you've been with Caleb for any period of time and hopefully been able to go to either week-long training or like things like the Race and Power conferences, then you know that it is an incredible opportunity to be joined with not just fellow organizers and fellow community organizations around the country, but to be able to go places, to be equipped with the tools necessary to come back, to build power, to organize people, organize money, and actually affect real change. And so you can take a look at that map, but just know we are one of many across all those states listed as a member organization of the Gamaliel Network. Right below that, Caleb itself is an organization of organizations. And so we believe that while individuals are fantastic and necessary for the work, if you're not accountable to anyone else, then you're not going to be as effective as you can be in terms of organizing to build power and affect change. And so that's why one of the core principles that we have, that the Gamaliel Network has invited us into, is this idea of being an organization full of member organizations. And so we have over 13 member organizations. And so what we're able to do is not only covenant with one another and say, look, we are going to forget the issues that would divide us, that would create division, not just within Caleb, but in the city itself. But instead, let's come together and let's identify and let's circle around those common issues that are affecting not only everyone in the city, but primarily affecting our constituents within our own organizations. And so the organizations that we have range from churches to faith-based nonprofits to community and civic organizations and labor unions. And so by being able to bring together this wide variety of disparate organizations throughout the city, we're really able to tap into and to organize the broadest possible spectrum of our community and the members of our community as well. So that way we're not just represented by one particular group, but we're able to truly be represented by every demographic that we have in the city. And so that's why we're an organization of organizations. If you're a member of an organization, like a church, a labor union, a civic organization or anything like that, then we would invite you, if you're not already a member of Caleb, to go and talk to your leadership, open up the conversation to say, you know what, if we're going to jump on board and into this coalition, that we need to do it at an organizational level, which includes dues, just to show us that you're committed with your wallet, but then also a commitment to one another to promise to work to those issues that we've collectively identified and collectively decided upon to pursue. And I'll get to those here in just a second. However, if you are just an individual and you're not affiliated with any particular organization, we do have an option for you to be able to join our at-large caucus. And so all that is a collection of individuals who wanted to be part of this work and to join Caleb, but did not have a technical or organizational affiliation. And so we made a new organization of individuals called the At-Large Caucus. And so you have the At-Large Caucus has the same voting privileges, the same rights, and has made the same commitments to Caleb as all of the other member organizations as well. So connected to Gamaliel on the national network. Locally, we're connected with each member organization. And finally, what we're trying to accomplish both through those national and local networks is a model that is rooted in community organizing, that's rooted in leadership development, and that's rooted in grassroots fundraising in order to build power. And how we define power is simply the ability to affect change. All right. And so we're trying to build power in order to make an impact in our three areas of focus: in economic mobility, in education reform, and in criminal justice reform. So the Hamilton County Bail Fund would fall under our criminal justice reform efforts. Community Land Trust we're working on will fall under economic mobility, and the Education Task Force just presented their platform in pursuing restorative justice within the world of education here locally. And so these are our principles on the outside. These are our focus areas in these circles. And as we get to the center, these are really the ideals that we or our values that undergird all of the work that we do. So an emphasis on diversity, an emphasis on inclusion, and an emphasis on being anti-racism as we pursue criminal justice, educational, and economic reform here in the city of Chattanooga and the surrounding area. So I hope that at least clears up a little bit, if you're not familiar with Caleb, kind of who we are, where our affiliations lie, and what we're working toward. But perhaps if you've been around for a few months or even a couple of years, this is just to serve as a good reminder of what you're being a part of, what you're perhaps even looking to be a part of as well. So